Hello, I'm Mario Toneguzzi, Senior News Editor with Retail Insider. Joining me today is Sean Tarry, who is Editor-in-Chief of Retail Insider, the magazine. Thanks for joining us again today, Sean.
Thanks very much for having me, Mario. I always appreciate it.
Okay, let's talk about the newest issue of the magazine. Tell me what some of the key stories are in it.
Retail Insider, the magazine issue number three, was released and distributed last week, digital issue, of course. On the cover, we have a really exciting and important story and topic within the retail industry, diversity, equity, and inclusion. So the DE&I imperative, we've dubbed it. It's an interesting topic given the many layers that are involved. Primarily the ways in which the development of a diverse culture within an organization can attract customers as well as top talent, which is something that's very top of mind for retailers at the moment. We dive into technology, and with the help of some of our friends at SAS, SAP, Deloitte, Snap Inc., we explore technology and how some of the latest innovations are continuing to shape and refine the retail landscape, customer experience and operations as well, helping them to find efficiencies and those wow moments for customers. And of course, we've got an incredible contribution from yourself on renowned Canadian luxury jeweler Burke's, talking about some of the plans that they have in the works for the improvement and enhancement of the customer experience in their stores. And of course, we've got excellent content provided to us by David Nagy at E-commerce Canada, Retail Council of Canada, and of course the Canadian Federation of Independent Business as well.
All right, a full slate of stuff there to digest for people. So, where can the average person and people in the retail industry find the magazine?
Well, you can find us, you can find access obviously on Retail Insider's website, but we are available on issue.com. It's one of the most predominant digital platforms for publications. If you're not familiar with it, it is issuu.com. Simply visit issue, search for Retail Insider, the magazine, and you've got all of our back issues.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the concept of the magazine, Sean, and how does it differ from the daily website that Retail Insider puts out each and every day?
That's a great question, Mario. Of course, we're talking about the same issues, we're talking about the same topics, same trends. The way I like to distinguish the content for people who ask that question is, on the website, yourself and Craig Patterson and others do an incredible job of keeping the industry and folks operating within it um, completely abreast of top of mind issues that are impacting their businesses today and yesterday. With the magazine, we take a little bit of a longer view. It's a little more evergreen. Try to take a look at those trends, how they might be developing down the road, and 1, 3, 6 months down the road, how those might be impacting retailers.
All right, let's talk about the next issue. One's it out, and maybe give us a little teaser of what we can expect.
Absolutely. We have a two-pronged distribution plan. So we're going to be releasing this the end of December, just to give folks some fodder over the holiday season. And we're going to be re-releasing first week of January, just to make sure that everybody is aware of the issue, back to work, back to the office. We have some great content planned. We're going to take a look at the Canadian consumer, some of the trends impacting loss prevention efforts within the industry, as well as retail store design. We've got some great advertising and sponsorship opportunities available, some fantastic pricing. I'd urge anybody interested to visit therimagazine.com, download our media kit, and take a look at those great opportunities and pricing, and look forward to engage with interested parties.
Okay, the last question I have for you, Sean, as editor in chief. Okay, if I'm a retailer or somebody in the retail business that is interested in approaching you with a story idea, how first of all, how should they do it? Secondly, like what are the kinds of things you were looking for?
Well, without sounding too crass, and I could, it's got to be meaningful. Let's start there. It has to be something that is going to be a meaningful read for our readership, which are retail decision makers, in the C-suite, executives, directors. It has to be meaningful content that is going to help them improve and enhance their operations in some way or form. And if that is the case, I am open. I'm open to accepting emails, to having conversations, having coffee with folks, and to have a conversation about these topics and trends and how that content might fit into the magazine.
Yeah, and I guess, that's the one thing that people may not realize, the impact and the scope that the retail sector has overall in Canada and the Canadian economy, right?
Absolutely. It's not lost on folks like you or I, Mario, but I think there is a general lack of appreciation for what the industry does, right down to the making up or helping to make up the fabric of the communities that they operate within. They're key economic contributors, as well as I just mentioned, contributors to the culture and communities.
All right. Thanks very much, Sean, for joining us today.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mario.
All right, that was Sean Terry, editor-in-chief of Retail Insider, the magazine. I'm Mario Toneguzzi, senior news editor for Retail Insider. Thanks for joining us today.